Hi, I'm Ruben, and I want to develop a controller for people who, due to physical limitations, are unable to use standard input devices. Currently, there are already solutions like the quad stick. It works using a joystick that can be controlled with the head and mouth. Additionally, 3 tubes with a sip puff function provide a wide range of input options. For example, puffing on the middle tube activates shooting, and sipping on the right and middle tubes reloads the weapon. Many other combinations trigger different functions in the game. This system is quite simple and allows for an extremely wide range of inputs. However, since it's just a joystick, you have to switch back and forth between running and aiming, and only one sip or puff function can be performed at a time. But to keep up with good players in games like Call of Duty or Halo, or even to advance far in competitive play, you need to be able to run, aim, shoot, jump and slide all at the same time. Now, regarding my approach with a controller or a mouse and keyboard. A single actuator such, as a finger is typically used for a single input. For example, the index finger of the right hand is solely responsible for shooting. I would like to retain this approach as much as possible in my new design. In my initial concept, it looks like this. You can run in all directions using a joystick placed near the mouth. Aim by moving your head. Go into aim mode and shoot using a sip and puff function. Jump using a touch sensor activated by the tongue. You can crouch by exhaling forcefully through your nose, which is detected by a microphone. Slide and switch weapons by winking with one eye. And various voice commands reload the weapon, open the scoreboard, or access the menu. Of course, this is currently just a concept, and there's still a lot to test and develop. Nevertheless, here's a look at the first prototype and some gameplay in World of Padman against a few bots, as well as a training session in the Valorant firing range to get a first impression. In the current prototype, only walking is controlled by the mouth joystick, while aiming is done via head movement, and shooting and zooming in are controlled by sip and puff. Since head movement is implemented as mouse control, I installed a touch sensor on the top of the joystick that detects contact with the upper lip. As soon as no contact is detected, the conversion of head movement into mouse movement stops. This simulates lifting and repositioning the mouse. This is necessary because, unlike with a joystick, you cannot rotate indefinitely in the same direction when using mouse control in a game. In the future, it should also be possible to configure all inputs as a controller or a mouse and keyboard. This will be an open source project, so anyone can build the controller and customize it to meet their specific needs. I'm certainly not the most precise mouse and keyboard gamer, but as you can see, the head tracking is very intuitive and accurate. Plus, a sampling rate of 1000 Hz ensures very low input latency. If you like the project, want to share your ideas, or would like to become a tester, feel free to leave a comment and like the video. Thanks and bye-bye.